Hi, this is Nikki from the blog Natty Nikki. Today I am doing another tag video. I've been tagged by the gorgeous Leah from Leah XL to do a beauty knows no size tag, which if I just turn it around, hopefully you can see if I do that. There's Leah, look. Gorgeous lady. She's done a YouTube video for this one and she's tagged a few of us to do it, so I should be tagging some people at the end. Now if I tag you and you don't want to do a YouTube video, that's fine. You can do it as a blog post, you can do it as a YouTube video, it's whatever you prefer to do. Also, if you want to have a go at doing this, please feel free, because I will put a link underneath the video directly to the blog page for Leah's blog where the questions are all listed so that you can have a go. So without much further ado, we'll get started. So, question number one, what is your name? Well, my name is Nikki, as I'm sure you all know by now. So short and sweet, my name is Nikki, so hello. Number two, what is your blog or YouTube channel, or both? Well, I do have both. I have a YouTube channel and I have a blog, both of which are called Natty Nikki. My blog, you can come and find me at www.nattynikki.com, and my YouTube channel, as hopefully you're watching this, is also Natty Nikki. Nice and simple. Number three, what do you feature on your blog? Well, on my main blog, I feature plus size fashion and style because I am plus size. I do a lot of outfit posts, outfits of the day, looking at things I've bought. Just recently, I've just done a couple of Simply Be dresses that were Christmas presents from my lovely husband. Yesterday, yes, it was yesterday, I had the Lady Vintage London Estella dress in the cupcake print on the blog, which I'm absolutely loving at the moment. So yeah, mainly fashion and style. I do the occasional beauty post. I don't call myself a beauty blogger, as I'm not that great with makeup. I'm still learning. I think at my age I'd have it down by now, but I don't. So yeah, pretty much plus size fashion, with a little bit of lifestyle occasionally and other bits and pieces, but mainly that. So that's me. Right, moving on. Number four, what does beauty knows no size mean to you? Well, for me, especially as a plus size lady, I think what I love about beauty is it is sizeless. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what size you are, we can all enjoy beauty products, because obviously when it comes to fashion, being plus size, I am limited in where I can shop, both on the high street and online. That is just the way, unfortunately, the world of fashion is. But when it comes to buying makeup and beauty products, there's no limit to that. The only limit I have is what I can afford, hence why I tend to buy budget products. So I think that's what it definitely means to me. It's really nice that we've got this thing that's completely inclusive, that we can all take part in and we can all enjoy. So that's what it means to me. Number five, what is your favourite beauty brand from the last year? Well, there's no doubt in my mind who that belongs to, and it's got to be Makeup Revolution. They came along last year and they've just exploded really onto the makeup scene. I love the fact that their products are just so purse friendly. When you think about the palettes you can buy, I've got a couple of their eyeshadow palettes. You know, it's like the MUA brand, but it's, you know, it's the same sort of price points. It's £1 for a lipstick, £1 for a single blusher. So if you don't like the colour, okay, you've spent £1, but you haven't spent £5 on a lipstick that you get at home and you don't like it. They've not failed yet to disappoint me. And in fact, my current favourite thing, and I've mentioned this on a previous YouTube video, is this Ultra Blush palette in Golden Sugar. Now, I was lucky enough to get this from Leah, again, Leah XL, in a giveaway that she did just before Christmas, and I can't express how much I love this blusher palette. Here it is. Absolutely love this. I am wearing today, I'm wearing that one. I think those two are my current favourite colours out of this palette. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And I think if you buy this, this is about £6. Well, £6 for that. And I mean, look at the packaging as well, apart from anything. It's really decent packaging. I think that's what I also like about it. And they are just constantly releasing new products all the time, including the last couple of days their makeup brushes have just come out, which I'm really keen to try, because I've said that I want to try and do more with makeup this year and really sort of have a go, and one of those things was to invest in makeup brushes, or some decent makeup brushes, and I really want to have a go with theirs, because again I think the price points are just so good for them, you know, with the quality that you get. So absolutely, Makeup Revolution is a brand that I am absolutely loving, and I really will, I think, continue to be a big fan of this year. So definitely absolute winner for me is them. So moving on, I'm just going to have a look. Right, what product couldn't you live without? I had to really think about this one. I'm going to say foundation, really, because I wear it pretty much every day unless I'm not leaving the house. And I just feel that during this time of year, especially when it's cold, and as it is at the moment, it's actually snowing. I can see it out my window. I just feel it sometimes gives me an extra layer of protection on my skin above my moisturiser, and I just, it's not that I want to hide my skin or anything like that. I suppose I just feel better when I'm wearing a bit of foundation, just to even out my skin tone and everything. So I think definitely probably that really is the one thing that above all else, I could forego the mascara and everything else. I could just wear foundation. If I just had to have one thing, it would be foundation. So that's that. Right, moving on. What was the last beauty product you bought? Well, if you were watching my last YouTube video, I did mention that I'd slipped into Superdrug and I had a little cheeky purchase. And I went to the MUA stand and bought myself a new foundation, because the foundation I've got I'm sure is going to run out fairly soon. And this is the Matte Perfect foundation. Now, since I filmed that video, I actually have tried it out and I do like it. I'll be honest and say, yes, it probably isn't as good as the other one I've got that it's quite a lot more money, because I think this was £2. But for £2, it does what it says on the tin. It does actually work. It does give me a nice coverage, and it is very matte. And I was impressed with it. You know, it is good. The other things I bought were a couple of lip liners, that one and that one. These were £1 each. This was on the advice of, again, Leah again. I was asking the other day about making your lipstick last, and she suggested get a lip liner in the same colour, line and go all over your lips and put your lipstick over the top, and then as your lipstick wears off, you've still got some of the colour from the lip liner. So, and these are really cool. They even come, I think, with a little, I know it's like a little sharpener inside, which is really rather nifty. So those were £1 each. That's what I bought. And the other thing I bought, because I really want to have a go at trying it, is this the Pro Brow Kit. I think this might have been about £3. And if I just open it up inside, and you can see, you get a little mirror, and you get the little tweezers, and you get the setting wax. I've had a quick go with it, but I'm going to be perfectly honest, I don't really know what I'm doing. I think doing my eyebrows is still one of those things I'm a little bit unsure about, but I thought I'd have a go with that just as a start. So that's the latest things that I've bought. The other thing I did buy the other day that I haven't really shown yet was actually from Primark. And they're these little chubby lip gloss crayons. There you go, that's all in there then. They're so cute. I think they were £5 for the 4. And I just like the colours. I thought, well, you know, quickly stick them on if I'm in a hurry. Could shove one in my handbag. So those for £5. And the other little splurge I had was this, because I just couldn't resist it because it was so cute. It was this little mirror compact. Again, this was Primark. It's £1. A whole £1. I've the price tag on. I will take that off before I use it, because I'm terrible for not carrying a mirror around with me. And there are a few times when I think I could really do with reapplying stuff. So I'm going to keep that in my handbag. And I just thought, oh, it's so cute. It's pink and it's a heart. You know, it's like girly side of me coming out there. Right, so how do you store your beauty products? Well, just recently I've had quite a good tidy up in my bedroom, because I went through all my stuff and discovered that I was hoarding loads of rubbish that was really out of date and probably really wasn't any good anymore. So what I store my beauty products in is these little baskets. I've got about, see how old they are, they're faded I think now. I've got about 3 of these, I think, in various sizes, and these sit behind me on that dresser that you can see back over there. And in here I keep things like my eye makeup remover, my black face mask that you peel off, which is proving very popular on my blog. I think that's probably one of my most searched blog posts I have is for that, which was an eBay purchase. So yeah, that's what I keep in there. And I've got like my Soap and Glory This is like a body spray. That's nice, that is, actually. I like that. So that's what I keep my beauty products in one of those, and that just sits over there behind me. I also tend to maybe keep things in here that I don't always use as often, because I don't always need them so quickly to hand. So that's what they live in. But like I say, I had to be a huge sort out, because I just went through and found I had like loads of stuff that was really old. So I had to chuck it all away. So there you go. Right, moving on. What is your #1 beauty tip? Well, the only thing I can really say, and I've been terribly guilty of this over the years, is remove your makeup before you go to bed at night. It's not good for your skin. We all know that, don't we? I don't think I'm really telling you anything that you don't really know. And it was one of those things that a few times I've been like, oh, God, let's get to bed. And I wake up in the morning with mascara, God knows what, all over my pillow, all down my face, and my skin just feels horrible when I do it. So yeah, definitely take your makeup off at night, especially when you're getting to my age, you know, and you're getting a bit wrinkly. Got to look after your skin, you know. So yeah, take it for someone who's nearly 40. I know the benefits now of looking after your skin. Right, okay, so moving on. Have you had an embarrassing makeup moment? What was it? Well, I think probably my worst makeup moments that I can truly think of are probably when I was a teenager and I was just discovering makeup, and I would literally just put a boatload of makeup on my face, because I don't know, I seem to get this thing in my head that the more I put on, the better it would look, so I'd end up just looking alright state. But I was also of the era, rather unfortunately, where we would wear the pink and blue eyeshadow. So I was terribly guilty of that, and the awful electric blue mascara that was very much in fashion in the 80s, which at the time we all thought looked amazing, but looking back it was awful. I don't know what I was thinking, but I can remember my mum having this huge box of makeup, like a big set. I don't know where it had come from, and I used to get it out occasionally and have a go with it and put just rainbows of colours on my eyelids, and I'd look a right state. So I think that probably is my worst. Really, that's probably my worst makeup moment I've ever had. Right, moving on. At what age did you discover makeup? Well, probably about early teenage years. I think I was probably, I don't know, 13, 14, because I think at senior school, I can't remember what year it was, but we'd reach a certain year at senior school where we'd be allowed to wear the tiniest amount of makeup. So whenever it was school photo day, of course, cue all of us heading into the school bathrooms to go and put eyeshadow on and, you know, whatever makeup we could get away with to have our school photos taken. So yeah, I'd say probably 13, 14 was when I started to discover makeup. Was absolutely useless at it. I didn't know what I was doing. Used to go in and buy the cheapo products probably from Boots, I think, in those days. And maybe raid the bits that my mum had. So yeah, I suppose early teenage years, I guess I was. Right, what's the next one? What is one product you would love to try but have not done so yet? Well, actually, the one thing I do want to try, and I did mention this again the other day and I was disappointed because I couldn't get my hands on it, is the blusher sticks by Makeup Revolution. And I apologise now because I can't off the top of my head remember what the actual name of the product is, but they are just like a stick of cream blusher. And I've heard nothing but good things about them. And I popped into my local Superdrug and I was gutted because they didn't have any on the stand. And if they'd had one, I would have definitely have bought one. So that is on my absolute want to do list, because I've never tried a cream blusher. I only use the powdery based ones at the moment. I think I've been a little bit wary of them because I was worried about looking like a complete clown by having a big blusher up my face. But I'm sure with the correct application, I can manage it without looking really silly. So yeah, that's what I want to try. How would you describe your face shape? I always think that I have a round face. I think I have a roundish face. I've always wanted to be blessed with high cheekbones, but sadly I'm not. I try and fake them with a bit of blusher, but I definitely don't have those lovely high cheekbones that I'd like to have. So I'd say a round face with a bit of a long chin going on occasionally. So yeah, round, I suppose. Round face. Do you wear makeup daily or not often? I do wear makeup probably every day now. the only time I would never really bother is if I knew it was a day when we literally were not going out of the house, we weren't doing anything, and I just wouldn't even bother to put any on. In the past, I've gone out makeup free, but now, I don't know if it's because I don't know if it's just the way I am, but I wear makeup pretty much all the time now if I'm going out somewhere. And at the weekend, when I've got more time to apply it, then I'll put more makeup on. I'll do like a proper face of makeup. Whereas every day, on a day-to-day basis, when I'm going to work, I will do the bare minimum of foundation, a bit of blusher and mascara, because quite frankly, having to get up at 6:30 in the morning and I'm blurry eyed, you know, I haven't really got the patience all the time. I just want to do full on makeup. So yeah, every day. I do wear it pretty much every day, I suppose, now. So there you go, that's that. What is your favourite look to do on yourself? Oh, I'm going to struggle with this one because I'm so rubbish with makeup. I don't really have a look as such. I just wear what I feel like at that time. And I suppose my favourite thing that I like to do is at the weekend I like to make more of an effort because I have more time, and I try and have a go with sort of blending eyeshadows and doing like a bit of a smoky eye, and desperately doing the eyeliner, which I just end up like a panda half the time because I just cannot get it right. So I suppose that sort of look, really, a more dramatic eye, because wearing glasses, it's really hard because you do a load of makeup, stick your glasses on, then you can't see it. And the reverse side of that is trying to do your makeup when you can't flipping see. And I'm like literally right up to the mirror. I could do with a magnifying glass, you know, trying to put makeup on. So it's so bad. So yeah, I suppose my favourite look to do is one that's a bit more dramatic, really. Right. Have you any makeup icons? Not really famous ones. I tell you who I do like in terms of the blogging world. I have a great deal of love for Georgina from She Might Be Loved. She just does makeup that blows my mind. I'd love her to sit down and do a full face of makeup for me because she's just unbelievable. Her makeup looks just blow me out of the water. They're unreal. It just looks flawless all the time. The other person whose makeup skills I'm very envious of is my very good friend Leah from Just Me Leah. She does the most amazing eyeshadow looks and stuff, and her skin, honestly, she just glows. She really does. I know she always credits the HD powder for her glowing skin, but I think she's just got the most beautiful skin, and she does really lovely makeup looks, and she does lots of different ones. She'll do something that's a bit more subtle, then she does ones that are more dramatic. So definitely Georgina and Leah, I think, are my two absolute that I love to look at and take inspiration from. Right, if you could go back in time and choose an era in which you loved the makeup style, which would you choose? It's got to be the 1960s. I just love the 1960s generally as an era. I love the fashion, I love the hairstyles, and I love the makeup. That sort of makeup that you got with the sort of Twiggy era of the eyeliner and the sort of, you know, Mary Quant look. It's definitely a look that I absolutely love, and I think has sort of definitely come back in fashion, especially in recent years with our want of wanting to have winged eyeliner. It's a very sort of 60s feel to it. So yeah, 1960s would definitely be mine. Did any makeup brands disappoint you? Well, one did, and I was really gutted. I went to an event last year in Birmingham, the Fab event, and in our goodie bag we got given the Benefit, their real mascara, and I was so excited to receive this because I don't tend to buy much from Benefit because it's quite slightly on the pricier side, and I just don't have the budget a lot of the time. And I was so excited to try this because I thought, oh yay! And I don't know if it's me or what, but I just wasn't that thrilled. And I don't know quite. After a few uses of this, it just felt dry, and I don't know quite. It just didn't do anything for me. It just didn't make me. I don't know. I compare it to the cheaper mascaras that I've been using, like the Makeup Revolution ones, Maybelline, any of those, and just wasn't keen. So I'm really sorry, Benefit, but no, I just was really disappointed in that. So there you go. That's the one thing that did disappoint me. Right, let's move on. Oh, I've just locked my pad. Right, let's see where I am now. How do you store your makeup? Well, I recently invested in some proper storage for my makeup because my husband was getting really annoyed with me because it was just scattered around in various makeup bags and it was getting in a mess. So I could never find anything. So I went to B&M Bargains just before Christmas, and I have shown this on the blog before, but I'm going to try and attempt to show it again. It's going to be a bit difficult because it's quite big. I bought a little set of plastic drawers. You can just sort of see if I do that. And I love these because, as you can see there, look, they're see-through, like, hello. They're see-through, so I can really quickly see what's in each drawer. Now I did, when I first got them, I did organise them, so I had certain things in certain drawers, but me being the most disorganised person in the world, and because I tend to just, in the morning I'm in such a rush, I literally just open them up and then I just throw everything back in. So at some point I've really got to go through them again and get them properly organised. But these were $5.99 from B&M Bargains, and they hold quite a lot of stuff. They're really good. So yeah, that's how I store my makeup. And I must admit, I've been really, really pleased with those. So they're well worth investing in. Right, do you throw out your makeup based on the out of date logo, or do you hang on to things? Well, I will admit I do hang on to things, probably longer than I should. I had an MUA palette that I won from the lovely Steph over at Seeing Spots, and I won it not long after I started blogging, and I think I've only just recently finally thought I better get rid of it because you know, I'd had it that long, and I thought, I don't know if it's going to still be any, you know, stuff on it in my eyes. So no, I probably don't pay attention to the throwaway dates. I probably do keep things maybe longer than I should, but you know, I've never had any problems, so I'm terrible for that. I just hold on to everything. So that's what I do. Right, which is your favourite shop to purchase makeup from? Well, just recently it's been Superdrug, because they sell the Makeup Revolution and the MUA, and they tend to do quite good offers. I know I bought some, like, they do offers on like the Barry M nail varnishes, which I'm always quite a fan of, which is what I'm wearing today, although it's starting to chip now, unfortunately. And you sometimes get them sort of two for so many pounds, and quite often the MUA stuff is on offer. You can buy so much for so much. And I, after Christmas, found that they had a brilliant sale on the makeup. I was getting lipsticks for like 65p online. So yeah, definitely Superdrug, because I just find that the budget brands that they sell in there are really good, and like the offers are usually really good as well. I haven't bought anything from Boots for ages. I just tend to stick to Superdrug. So yeah, that's where I like to go. Right, what is your favourite item of all time that you purchase time and time again? Well, the awful thing is I'm not very brand loyal. I don't really have a favourite item that I purchase time and time again. I'm terrible. I will often, when things run out, go to replace them, and sometimes I will buy something different just because it's on offer, or because something's run out, and I find it's a good excuse to then go and try a different brand or different product based on the fact that I've heard a review about it and I've wanted to try it. I mean, for instance, the one thing at the moment that I will need to replace eventually is my cleanser, and at the moment I'm using my micellar water. And the first one I tried was the Garnier one, and I only happened to buy that because it was on offer, and I really liked it. And then that ran out, and at the moment I'm using this Makeup Revolution one, which I got in a goodie bag from Leah last year when we went to Sheffield. And this is the makeup removing facial cleansing water, and I do quite like that. And I do also have the Be Pure micellar water. Yeah, I'm not as keen on that one. I like it, but I prefer that one. But I'm going to be honest, I think when both of these have run out, I will probably go back and buy the Garnier one, because I think out of all of the ones I've tried so far, that is definitely my favourite. So I think that's probably the only thing I will replace. Oh, that, and the other thing that I have bought twice, which is, you know, good going for me, and I've mentioned this before, is this is the Garnier Simply Essentials 2-in-1 makeup remover that you shake, woohoo, shake together and then use. And it's a bit oily at first, you have to get used to it, but it doesn't half shift your eye makeup, especially if you've had a big load of eyeliner on it. It's great. You don't have to rub and pull, because obviously the skin around your eyes is quite sensitive. So I suppose really the micellar water, because I am pretty much determined to go and get the Garnier one again, I think. Right, so now it's on to who I tag. Now, I've had to think about this, and I think I'm going to tag the lovely Kim from Call Me Kim. the ever fabulous Leah from Just Me Leah, and Kelly from Miss Kitty Chaos, or Adventures of a Riot Girl, she's also known, and she's a fellow Brummie. That's a good reason to tag her. So I tag them. I will put their names and links to them at the bottom of the video, and like I say, I will put a link to the blog post from Leah with all the questions on, so that if you just fancy having a go at this, you can go on there and find all the questions. And like I say, if you do have a go, please let me know, and I will come and have a look. So thank you for watching. Like I say, you can come and see me over at my blog, www.nattynikki.com, as I always say. I'm also on Twitter, gamergirl0621, on Instagram under Natty Nikki. I'm on Tumblr under Natty Nikki. And if you've liked my video, please give it a thumbs up, please. I'd be ever so grateful. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all again soon.